Road to the show, playing for Buffalo Bisons, and we're about to play against Sancton WB Rail Riders. And we're in second place in our division, so we're getting better. Not sure in the area for
Triple A baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. Tonight, the rubber match of this three-game series between the Buffalo Bisons and the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders. And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale. And then briefly, let's take a look at the two starting pitchers who get the assignment here. Ryan Bull will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Now the first pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
All right, come on, in my zone.
1-0. And this is hit.
Shit.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man sets.
Shitty way to start the game.
Alberto Urban will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him.
All right, let's be ready for a steal here.
The 230s. Runner goes for second, and this one's in the dirt, and no throw as he'll just hang on to it.
All right, so they're up 1-0.
Bull will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. First offering on the way. Goes the other way as this is.
There we go. There we go.
And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them home. And the run will come in to score from third as that'll knot things up at 1 apiece. And they will tag him.
Should have stayed at third, buddy. You idiot. Should have known you were too slow.
The inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Alberto Urban will stand in. A base hit his first time around.
All right, this guy good.
Pause, now the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
It probably goes without saying, but he'll be unhappy with that at-bat. This is a curveball, and Show Track shows you it's right in the strike zone, but all he can do is pop it straight up.
All right, we're in the lead now, 4-2.
Bull will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance.
Base hit? I thought I got a double.
Here's the first offering. Oh, this ball's laced, and it's going to get down into the right center field gap. Around third and being waved on home. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Another run home to
Oh, they called it a base hit because that guy got out on third at home, ending it. That's why.
Ryan Hook will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen, and he'll dive back in safely. 4 runs here in this half inning. Now the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Oh, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself.
All right, let's see if we can do a.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Runner goes for third. Pitch inside the throw.
We're good.
It's high, and the tag will come down too late. He's in there with a 1-out steal of third.
I don't think he's too thrilled with himself behind the plate. It's hard to say for sure, but if he puts this ball in the bag, I think he's got a good shot at getting him at third. Instead, this one's high. He might even be fortunate it's not down the line, and the runner's able to slide in safely.
The 3-1 coming. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
There we go.
And this play is the very definition of trading a run for an out. It's been an ugly inning so far, so I'm pretty sure they'll take anything they can get at this point.
All right, 8-2 for us.
Ryan Bull
2 out.
will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game.
See what
First
we can
pitch
do.
Coming. And this is lined hard to deep left. Ruben
Damn it.
is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run.
So we're at 50%.
Ryan Bull will
Let's
dig
get better
in.
here.
He lined out hard in his last time around. Now the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys.
Oh, shit. That was in.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Put him away. Give him your best stuff. Here we go.
Now here it comes. And
There we
just
go.
waste one there. 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now, I might anticipate another slider.
Hold that thought, though. This
There
ball
we
is
go.
hammered
Home
to deep
run.
Center field. Back at the wall, and it's gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 8th home run on the season for him, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
That's what we were looking for.
Well, when you give up a clutch homer like that this late in the game that gives the other team a lead, you know you're kicking yourself a little bit. And how are you going to refocus now and get back into this game?
Arnold Saito will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Now he lifts a high pop-up.
Okay,
Drifting
I got
into
it.
foul
I got it.
territory
Ready.
on the right side.
There we
And
go.
he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out. The tail of the tape, not all that pretty so far. 10-2 our score as we meander toward a conclusion to this one.
And that's game, boys. Three for 5, so that's pretty good. Above 50%.
Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
And I think, all things considered, this was really a team victory. But out of everybody, I agree. He made the biggest impact out there.
All right, let's go on to the next game. Oh, I acquired something. So 20 game hitting streak. Pretty badass, eh? So now we play against the Red Wings from Rochester. This will be our 2nd game of the episode. I think it's only going to be a 2-game episode.
International League action just a few moments away, but as final preparations are being made, let's get a look at tonight's installment of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Ryan Bull is our man to watch as he comes into this game riding an impressive 20-game hitting streak. Steve, Eric, what have you seen from him lately that's been making him successful, and how long you think he can ride this?
Well, it's really impossible to know how long he can keep this thing rolling. But I will say that he really looks like he's in a zone right now. I mean, when you think about it, even the balls that he doesn't hit particularly hard are still finding holes for him and doing some damage.
Yeah, Steve, he does seem to have some good luck on his side, but I will say he looks awfully comfortable up there at the plate right now. Seems to be seeing the ball well, and his mechanics look very sound. Sometimes everything, it just comes together, and that time is now for him. And like you said, Steve, we can't predict how long this will continue, but it certainly doesn't look like it's likely to come to an end in this one.
Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups and first pitch on the show coming up next. AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Buffalo Bisons and their Empire State rivals just to the east on I-90, the Rochester Red Wings. And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. And let's also get a brief look at our 2 starting pitchers.
So we'll be fourth.
They stack up right there.
And I guess we're starting off the second.
Ryan Bull will stand in. He too had 3 hits in the win last night. First offering on the way. Now a big swing as this is
Man, that's shit.
and I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. Vargas is there and he's got it, and it's a first pitch out to begin the second.
All right, let's do something better here. Let's keep our streak going.
Bull will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. Here's the first offering. Now a hard hit ball
there we
back
go.
Up the middle, and that'll get
Hitting
through
streak
into
stays
center
good.
field for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And add 1 more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
Now the pitching coach is going to come in and have a word with him. And in the second inning, now, once he makes sure he's okay physically, he'll be saying, hey, look, let's put all that's just happened behind us and focus on the task at hand.
Early second inning. That means I got up twice in 1 inning.
Ryan Bull will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Let's get ready. Here we go, right now, fellas.
Now here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a
I don't
fastball
like that one.
time at 94 for strike 1. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. He's set, now the pitch. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
All right, after I'm at behind the bat.
Baez will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. He's set, now the pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
There's some managers out there who'd say, we're already down a few runs here early. Let's not take too many chances on the base pass. But not this guy. He's not afraid to give his guys free rein out there, and this time it works out for him.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Comes set, now the pitch. And this is hit hard on the ground.
Fuck me.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning
Twice
is over.
towards the
So it's
first
no
baseman.
runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. Buffalo's in front of this one, 8-3. Ryan Bull will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting
Too
out
late.
of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
Goes the other way as this is line to left.
Come on,
That's
sack
made
fly.
in left. Here comes the runner for the plate.
Good.
Jorge Polanco will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
And that's game. That was a quick game, so let's add a third game to this. Yeah, we only got 1 for 4, so not very good that round.
So a good job of collectively swinging the bats in this one, but if we had to single out one guy who outshined all others, I think it's the man who stands out right here. He's our top player of the game.
Alright, so we'll give you one more game. The last game against the Rochester Red Wings. And then this will be the last one for this
Time for baseball
episode.
of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Buffalo Bisons and their Empire State rivals just to the east on I-90, the Rochester Red Wings. And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale.
Alright, so we're in first inning regardless.
And let's also get a brief look at our 2 starting pitchers as you see how they stack up right there. Ryan
2
Bull
outs.
will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. This is hit down
That
the
was
right
clearly
field
a ball,
line,
but I
it's gonna
swung
get out of
anyways.
play for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And this pitch is hit hard as
There
it
we
will
go.
fall into right field for their first hit of the ball game.
And even if this doesn't lead to a run, it's important not to let this guy get out there and skate through the first inning, throwing as few pitches as he has. If nothing else, maybe you force him to throw another, 5, 6, 7 pitches to the next hitter.
Pause, now the pitch. Runners off for second. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Kenny Vargas will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't
And
been all
we're
that
going to have a
kind him
steal.
as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw.
Shit.
It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Still tied game, so let's
Ryan
change this
Bull
up.
will stand in. A base hit his first time around. First offering on the way. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right
Yeah,
field.
that's out.
Robinson will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Oh, they have the lead right now.
Romero will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips.
Okay, this is going to be a pop-up.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it
There
here
we
as he
go.
puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Easy out.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion, and you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. You'll be feeling that one all night long.
All right, let's change this around.
We'll dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Here's the first offering. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit. Johan Cora will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here's the 1-1. In there, 1-2 now. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll dive back in safely.
Oh, come on, buddy. Should know that you can't get me.
The 1-2. There he goes. And fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. Kenny Vargas will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
I swear the guy right after me is a strikeout king. Like, he strikes out every time I try for
pitchers you like to play behind. Someone who pitches to contact,
try for a
keeps
steal.
The defense involved, and he gets an easy pop-up right here.
Kenny
All right,
Vargas
they're winning by
will
2.
stand in with a run in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Runner goes for second. Oh, right back to him on the mound.
Right here, find the ball.
And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Just an airmail shot that time. The pickup's good, but this ball just sails straight over his head at first base. Good effort to try and go up and get it, but this is well out of his reach.
Kareem Rivera will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning.
All right. We need a home run right here.
Stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Now the first pitch. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there's got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
2-0 now. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're
Damn it.
good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
There we go.
What an at-bat right here in the 9th. This will end up being a triple. The lead now down to a single run. And before you can blink, that tying run is now stationed just 90 feet away at third base.
Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So, for the time being, he stands to be the winning pitcher, but he is responsible for the possible tying run over at third. Stephen Pryor will come in and pitch now.
Pitching for the Red Wings, number 55.
All right, boys, you got to bring me in. Bring me in. Tie this game up. We can win it.
Johan Cora will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this
Yeah, he
one.
struck out 3
And a chance
times.
at redemption too, because he hasn't done much
Seems
in his
to be.
first 3 plate appearances. But he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out, see if he'll chase.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Lynn is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And the run will score.
There we go. We tied it up.
They've come back to tie things in the top of the ninth.
When he steps to the plate, he knows exactly what he's got to do. This one's deep enough to get the job done, and that ties up the ball game.
Mario Lozano will stand in now, and we'll see what they do about perhaps getting that winning run to second. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Only play will be to first, so there you go. The possible winning run is into scoring position now on the sacrifice.
And they win, of course. God damn it.
So a good ball game is what we just watched. With runs hard to come by, it makes it much easier to find our difference maker, and this was the man, no doubt. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah,
all right, guys, so that's 3 games.
This one was tight throughout, but in the end,
3 games, pretty good episode. Lost 2 of our games, unfortunately, and won 1 of them, I believe, if I remember correctly. So anyways, that's the game, and I'll see you guys next time.